head coach Nitra Perry after a 74-53 loss to Mercer on Senior Day. Coach, just your thoughts on the game.
I thought, Mercer came out ready to play. I thought we competed with them for 28 to 30 minutes. And, at this late in the season, I was just telling my team, it's basically March, and you got to play 40 minutes. You can't have those letdowns that you had back in, November, December, and it's still growing pains. Dealing with, as many freshmen as we have. We have times we have 4 freshmen on the court at once, and still just learning. I think early on we had an opportunity at the beginning of the game. Our first 5 or 6 possessions were dead possessions, just quick shots and antsy and turnovers. Then in the second half we had, an opportunity when we were down 3. Just not putting in perspective, and just feeling like they were just too tired to keep going, So.
And then Senior Day, you celebrated Lisa Capellan's career here. Just talk a little bit about her and what she's meant to the team.
She's meant so much to the team. She was rebounding for us tonight like we needed her to. She displays a lot of leadership. She works hard. For her to come back from an Achilles at such a young age, that's a tough injury. And she was pushing herself from the very beginning to get back, and I just appreciate her, coming back to the team and doing what she, does.
And then Christina Wells with a couple of free throws in I think the 17th minute of the first half. She hit 1,000 in her career. Just talk a little bit about that accomplishment from Christina.
There was a huge accomplishment for 1,000 points her junior year. It says a lot about her and how hard she plays. It's like I said, it's getting down to the end of the year, and she's learning as well. She hasn't been in this leadership role before, and so learning that you still got to go at the end of the year. No matter how many games you've carried us before now, you have to still keep going, and that's something that, we're still trying to teach her.
Questions?
Coming into today, was Mercer who you thought they were? I mean, you knew Precious Bridges was going to be tough to guard. She scored 23 points, but were they who you thought were your game plan on target for them?
Yeah, our game plan was pretty much, on point. I think that, my team is all about confidence. They hit a couple of shots. We played them zone. I thought, we eliminated, I don't know, they were 2 for 5 from the three-point line. I feel like we did some things well, but they are excellent at the pull-up jumper. They're the best team inside the three-point line, and I didn't think we did a good job of that. We was aware of it, we just didn't do anything about it.
And Lisa Capellan did bring a lot of energy on Senior Day with 10. She also had a couple of assists. Just talk about her play, not only in the rebounds but in assisting the game.
I think, she has really, really good court vision. She's a heck of a passer. That's why we were so excited to get her back from her injury. We just want to build on it and keep it going in these last 2 games, and then, hopefully in the conference tournament, keep that same energy. When she has energy, it changes the tide of the team.
One of the things I circled, just 4 second chance points off 13 turnovers. How do you coach, getting those second chance points off those offensive rebounds?
Just keep telling them to rebound. Half of it was we didn't go to the boards. When we crashed the boards, we actually got rebounds. And, it's just a mindset, like I said, being too tired to compete. They just, didn't go out there and give it all they had.
Coach, Christina Wells, 1 of 12 for the game. She eclipsed 1,000 points, but she impacted the game in other ways. Is that just a testament to her all-around game? And what is this mindset of the team with 2 games left before the Atlantic Sun tournament?
Our mindset is we just got to continue to keep getting better, mentally getting more relaxed. Christina Wells, she does impact the game. She's our best defender as well. It is taxing to be the best defender and basically scoring a lot on offense, and she's a driver. She's not a shooter, so every time she's scoring, it's work. And then when she's guarding 21, a glimpse of her is, when she was guarding 21, that block she got, she has the ability to stop anybody in this league. That, hands down. But having to do it for 40 minutes, it is tough on her, but she is a heck of a player.
One more thing, for Tatia Brooks led the team. I thought she did a lot of things good, well offensively and defensively. She drew the charge. Talk about her contribution, such a young player.
I think she's coming around, and she's willing to learn. She's continuing to, just get better every day in every practice. She's a great kid. She doesn't talk that much, and that's what, if I'm yelling at her, that's why, because she's not talking. We needed what she did tonight. I thought she was fearless. When you're going against 6'3" or 6'4" or 6'5", I don't know how tall she is, but it takes a lot to go in there and still do your work, and she did that tonight. I was extremely proud of her.
One last question, Coach. DeAndre Sawyer's 10 points, 3 of 10 shooting. She's been up and down in the last few games. Is she hitting a wall, or is it just the defenses are focusing more on her?
I would probably say it's just a combination of being a freshman and defenses focusing on her. When you start out and you don't have anything to lose, you can kind of play a little bit looser. And then, now these games down the stretch really, really count. And I think, it is a mindset. And she hasn't been here before. Last week I put the ball in her hands at the end of the game because I do believe she can be a heck of a player. I just think that's a freshman.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.
Thanks.